The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. By one of his teammates. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Now a man who is a collegiate star here in the Badger State. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Colts first down. From the gun, Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On play action, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rick. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now the replacement for Aaron Jones is Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So 3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing is Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. He is in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go play action with Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
He'll take a deep shot for downs. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Check. Hurt. Hey, smash Bronco. Check go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be close to 1st down yardage. The mark of a foot or 2 short. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. Powering forward, he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he gets this up close to the 40. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Richardson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he will score. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Street.
The man in motion is Watson. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
It's the tight end, Kraft, in motion. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Richardson to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Completing this one to downs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Indianapolis.
Here's Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. In motion, Reed. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Try to run it here with Jacobs. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. In motion, Reed. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hey, check that. Street, go, Reed, go. Hey, check that. Huh.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
A run on 1st and goal. A short game down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Hawks, 70, Hawks. Set.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Richardson going to look to throw. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready? Let go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Now he'll air one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. They face second down and 7. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
This is intercepted. Past the 40. Still going. What a play by The defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. To return, it's Nixon. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. First and 10.
Hurt! Head the street! Head the street!
In motion, Reed. On 1st down, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A 2nd down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set, ready? Check go.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Ready? Hey, check that. Streak. Here we go. Go, Reed, go. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Yeah. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Here's 2nd down. Now Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. Here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from